All right, everybody, this is Jerry MinnowMoto out in the workshop. It is less than 20 degrees today. Ice and snow are still out there. The school has been closed for a week, but I have been aching to get this project moving or I guess to keep it moving. What have we done? What's going on? Well, first, in case I haven't done it yet, I'm going to tell you there's a bunch of links to the gear that I'm using. You can go and check that out. Any questions, let me know. Or if you want to get some cool riding gear, Beyond Riders coupon code MinnowMoto is down in the description. Save a little bit of cash. You did get to see my TCM T bags on the last video. They look pretty good. I'm excited to get them on. And that is the question. How am I going to get those bags on? Hogworkz. Boop. Why Hogworkz? Because I really did like my engine guard. It's solid. It was finished beautifully. I was happy with the service. Things shipped quick. I mean, you saw my bags, kind of how they shipped, and you know, it wasn't the best, but they made it. So Hogworkz was the one I went to. There are some cheaper ones out there, but I'm thinking if I'm hanging bags on the side of the bike with a little bit of weight in them, I want something that's going to be strong and reliable. And I'm guessing these are all parts for the kit. We got directions, bags of hardware. It looks pretty easy. If I can get these out, I am going to pull these out. Look how nice they pack. I mean, I really don't think you can beat that. And the box is thick, and I can't get these out of bubble wrap. You know what? I'm going to get these out, and we can look at these on the bike or next to the bike to show you what I'm thinking. All right, I'm on the side of the bike with my old man readers on here. I already had the hardware for the saddlebags taken off with the docking hardware. So that is off and ready to go. Good thing, I think I did save the kit from when I bought it from Harley Davidson. I'm probably going to need shorter screws because the bags on the Heritage had a spacer built in. So I won't need that spacer. So I'll need a little bit shorter screw going in. And the bracket for the highway peg was pretty easy to come off. It was a T40. It just backed it out. I had to use a breaker bar. I'll get it all cleaned up before I put it back in. It has some of the thread locker on it. The picture showed that there was a nut on the backside. I don't think so, or I can't get to it. There's a lot of wires and stuff in here, so maybe that's holding the nut there. So this is it. So basically all this open. It's kind of easy how it'll sit like that. And I am running the factory exhaust on the Heritage, and it's going to have plenty of room, maybe 2 fingers. 2 fingers, doink. So that looks pretty easy. Let me figure out what bolts I'm going to need for that, and we'll get that rocking and rolling. It's not that hard to put on. Foot peg came off. I think it was a let me look, T40. Hogworkz does provide another bolt to go in there. It's a little bit longer. It was a T50 head. Going around with the stock hardware that was on the Heritage before I put the kit on. It's pretty solid. Like the bike is not moving. All right, switched over to the shifter side the next day because it is too freaking cold out. Hopefully with the sun, I'll be able to stay a little longer. I'm wearing gloves because these tools are cold. Anyway, I'm going to take a before picture, bam, and we'll get an after picture of what this looks like. Should be pretty quick and easy. The other side was, almost, maybe. I don't know. We'll see how I edit this. All right, there it is. It is on. It's on tight. 3 connection points, all Loctited. Got the 2 spools up here for your quick release hardware. If you don't have it, probably makes it a little bit easier. Down here, the bracket goes behind the foot peg. Makes the foot peg stick out a little bit further. No big deal. And then there's the bracket. Looks pretty solid. What's kind of cool and trick about this kit is this is the Softail conversion kit. It comes with these brackets here that are going to mount, I'm guessing, somewhere around here, maybe? I don't know. I still haven't played with that yet. But from my understanding, these little holes right here, see how it's like in the shape of a heart? Yeah. This will allow you to use pre-2014 bags, or Rushmore, as John said, or the Rushmore bags. So I just need to figure out which setup works best for my bags and get the sucker on. Getting close, and it's cold. The front spools went on great. I didn't have to make any adjustment for them. The rear spools had this little lip on there that pushed them out just far enough to where the holdfast hardware wouldn't lock in without having to like pull stuff apart or whatever. So I just grinded that little lip off. So that worked out good. Brackets are on. Take the bag, line it up. All right, once you get everything lined up, you just screw these on. Doesn't seem like it is going anywhere. Try to screw them in evenly. Don't know if that'll make a difference along the line. Turn, 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 turn. And these knobs are the ones that came with the Softail conversion kit. When I bought these, I also bought the kit that kind of, you could turn the old style bags instead of the quick release, you could turn them into this type. I didn't need them because I had this like nut welded onto the back. And right here is where I just had to pull that in a little bit. This bag is on tight. I'm gonna have to do something with these. Get these to fit in there, but that works out pretty good. Lift up the bag. Be stupid. And that's it. It is on. It does rub against the bag a little bit here, the seat. It's because the seat has like another layer where it holds these studs. I'm not too worried about that. Bags on both sides work great. There we go. That is it. That is the Softail conversion kit on my 2025 Heritage Classic. It's a pretty easy install. Couldn't really get any easier than it was. The only reason I had problems was trying to just retrofit the holdfast quick releases. Just had to make it work, you know. That's the bike. Time to go in, get warm. This is Jerry MinnowMoto. If you like what I'm doing, hit the thumbs up button down there. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Have you tried this kit? Are you interested in this kit? What about these bags? I got a video about the bags up there. Check it out. Thanks for watching. Have fun, be kind, stay warm. MinnowMoto is out.